It's really not just like a breathe in, breathe out, listen to the bell. It's something important for people who have a disconnect with their inner self, because we all do.
Obviously, the key piece for any school is the academic instruction. But we know that students aren't computers, right? They're human beings with hearts and minds and worries and anxiety and souls and all of those pieces, right? And so we have to take care of and support the whole child.
Every day we have students coming down here dealing with some kind of crisis. Relationships, parents, community violence, PTSD. I mean, everything's being played out here at the school every day. The more we can do to help them control and regulate and manage their emotions, the better off they are going to be. Not just them, but the whole school. And here's a proven method and strategy that can help students deal with some of the stressors that are affecting their lives in a negative way.
Every student in school is going through something. Everyone has their own life story.
I feel like it helps me with myself because sometimes I come to school stressed, or sometimes I come to school like sad or different emotions, and I feel like it helps me breathe, like control myself more.
Just a few days ago, I got really mad, and it kind of just went to my head, and I felt my head get really hot, and I just felt really dizzy.
Once you're mad at something, instead of seeing this, you're just seeing this. You're seeing the little issue that you have. You're not seeing the whole world around you. Mindfulness is a way to remind you that in the midst of all this, I don't have to really have my mind race all the time. It just reminds you that you're present. Teachers need it because teachers sometimes are in class and maybe a situation happens with a student, or maybe the teacher's not having a good day because the teacher is just like us. Teachers going through stuff themselves. And so sometimes that can affect how they're teaching in class, their attitude towards every student and stuff like that.
Through mindfulness, I learned a lot about noticing how we are feeling, paying attention to how students are feeling, and really acknowledging where I'm at and where students are at. Up until last year, my response to my students was very reactionary. I learned to actually step back a lot more. So I feel like I had a good relationship with my students, but it's really just gotten so much better.
One of the overwhelming feelings I have is just kind of excitement that I get a chance to also just kind of sit back and breathe, and so do my students. It gives me a chance to reset my relationship with the students if things have been going poorly.
I think mindfulness training puts the teachers in a different mood as well as the students, because once you completed it, you as a teacher, you feel more relaxed yourself and less stressed, and you anticipate the students responding to your lesson in a positive way.
That few minutes that we sacrifice for students and teachers and staff and faculty to breathe and do some mindfulness and get trained in it, not only has direct impact on the academic instruction during that classroom period, but actually has benefits all the way throughout a person's life.
One of the things I've started to do at home when I am sitting down in front of a big pile of grading, say, or about to plan, is I've started to just take a minute, not very long, to just do some kind of deep breathing and just practice some mindfulness before I engage with the task, because I've just found it's made me more effective in using that time.
It helps me bring the kids kind of together. So I think it builds community. I think it does let them learn a little bit more easily without a lot of tension. But I think also, interestingly, I think this mindfulness brings a lot of joy.
The class feels more together. I feel like there's more chemistry with us because we all come together in a group. Normally we'll all be doing our own stuff. I feel like it adds on to the class something exciting. Instead of more stress and hatred in your body, it's more calm and peacefulness in your mind, so that can get you through the day better.
My hopes and vision for mission is for students to feel really empowered, to feel engaged with the work, to feel engaged with each other, to feel aligned with the school community, to have the concentration and focus to be able to learn and to share their own knowledge.
My favorite part about it is how it makes you very aware of everything that you're feeling and just connects me to myself, like to my soul in a way, where I feel like I can fully understand everything that's happening inside my body and outside of my body. It's really beautiful, actually.